last week around 9 a.m. sometime, I was watching a podcast. I hopped on YouTube and I basically was just on my laptop and I'd see a podcast from a channel that I follow called School Stories, that I'm sub to. And it's basically a channel that follows, it's a podcast that follows success stories from the platform school, Alex Hormozy's school. And so I was watching one of these videos and it was from the interviewer, Matt. He's a cool guy. Matt was asking the interviewee, her name is Patrice. He was, talking to her about her story. And so Patrice tells us that in February of this year, February 2024, she locked in, quit her job, and March was like her first month, like fully locked in online business. March, she invests $1,000 into herself, into mentorship. In that month, she actually learns copywriting, right? She starts learning. She gets her first client from her mentor. I don't remember if it was her mentor himself or if it was somebody else that her mentor put her onto, but that basically in her first month that she gets into online business, boom, first client, 2K, first gig. Then the next month, $0. Tough. I've been there. I've been there. I mean, my first $1,000 online was $1,200 back in, or $1,300 back in July. And after July, I made about $400-ish in August, recurring payments from previous clients. And then September, womp. If it wasn't for my Purposeful Entrepreneurship beta program that I released to previous students and people that I previously worked with, I wouldn't have made any October. I wouldn't have made any October and money in October either. There we go. Can't fucking talk. So I made $100 in October online. So I haven't made any in November. November might be looking like a $0 month. Is what it is. Is what it is, baby. But 6 months ago, I decided to lock in on my own journey, and it's been cool. I've been consistent on YouTube for 6 months, haven't even missed an upload for like more than 2 weeks, and I've grown over 1,000 subscribers, made my first $1,800 online, and that's been sick. But it's nothing like Patrice, because you want to know what? By month 4, right? So Patrice quits her job February, locks in March. March is her first 2K month. April, no money, dang. But she bounces right back in May. In May, she makes like 4K. June, her month 4, 10K. By month 4 of locked in, 12-hour days, copywriting, grinding, 10K. And then the next month, or I don't know if it was the next month, July, or in 2 months, August, boom, 30K. So within 6 months, she was in 30K. She made her first 30K months. That's the power of locking in. That's the power of pure focus. And I made this video here for you, for my people who live at home, just like me. I'm 20 years old. I live at home. I don't have a job. I'm going all in on entrepreneurship, on YouTube, on grinding myself, on pursuing my goals. If that sounds like you, maybe you hate the school system like I do, so you're not, going to school, you're not going to college, you don't want to pursue a job. If you're a creator, you like YouTube, you like entrepreneurship, this is something you want to pursue, you need to lock in. If you're living at home, if you don't have bills to pay, if you don't have expenses, real like crazy expenses, what are you putting your time and energy into besides yourself in your future? Like, what are we talking about? I'll put the final nail on the Patrice story. So basically, before Patrice locked in around February, right? So basically, right when she was quitting her job, as soon as she was really getting into online business, before she really started making any moves yet for real though, her mom just gave her some advice, and she was like, "Yo, you're living at home still, you don't have any expenses, you just quit your job, you have time. It's when is a better time to lock in and make something happen, to take the risk, to go all in, to jump, to see what happens?" And it's bro. And it's Patrice was psha. She heard that from her mom and she was like, bet. And it's bro, That's exactly how it is. 6 months ago, May 15th, that's when I really decided to lock in. I've been on my self-improvement journey since last July, over almost, 16 months. I've been on my business journey, trying to sell my coaching on YouTube, my YouTube and business journey on this channel since December. So almost a year. But that first 6 months from December to May wasn't consistent. Didn't have the mindset, limited beliefs, didn't have conviction in myself, didn't even know what I wanted to sell really. But you know what? I also wasn't locked in. And as soon as I locked in on May 15th, boom, in 2 months, July 15th, right, from May 15th, June, July 15th, May, June, July, right, so that's 2 months, right, because June 15th is 1 month, July 15th, 2 months. In that 2 months, it was actually 58 days specifically, I'd grown over 800 subscribers and made my first $1,200 online. 2 months, locked in, focus. You can lock in. If you want to make your first $1,000 online, if you want to grow your channel, your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers, it doesn't matter. If you want to grow muscle in the gym, if you want to improve your art skills, see, I got my art supplies there in the cut. If you want to get better at writing your stories, if you're a filmmaker, it doesn't, it literally does not matter what you want to do. Just lock in and do it. You have the time, you have the energy. Especially if you don't have a job or work, or if you don't have a job or school, rather, what the fuck are you doing? Stop fucking playing video games all day. Stop watching porn. Stop binging content all day. All right, you can still learn, you can still watch content, but shift the kind of content you're starting to watch. Watch more podcasts. When I started getting into my self-improvement business journey last year, I just stopped. I didn't even use my OG channel that I grew up watching all my bullshit entertainment, fucking brain rot content on and shit like that I had for fucking 15 years. Right? I just made this new channel and I decided to only follow entrepreneurs, creators, and scientists. And so follow those people that you want to get around. Reprogram those people, whatever it is, whatever your goals are. So I want to give you some action steps, all right? Pick your main goal, whatever it is, whatever goal you want to lock in on for the next, let's just say, just to the end of the year. Just give me a goal to the end of the year, right? So for me, actually, I'll give you all my goal that I'm focusing on. I want to tell way more stories. I want to improve my storytelling, and I also want to make a course. So basically, I'm actually making a free course, actually, because I genuinely believe that if people had the mindset training course that I want to create, that they'd be able to make their first $1,000 online. They'd be able to unblock their unlimited creativity. They'd have the mindsets. Honestly, I kind of just want to give that course away. And it's well, okay, I have this information. Let's go to Jaden to implement, right? And so it's you come to me for the implementation and the accountability for my one-to-one coaching program. So my goal for the end of the year is to lock in and to create that course, which is going to be a free course here on YouTube. And it's probably going to be I don't even know, man, maybe 25 videos plus. And I want to have solid stories in all of them that really connect, really make the emotion there, that really transfer the ideas. Stories are how we learn. Hey, they're great vehicles for understanding ourselves better, understanding the world better. And so I want to tell more stories. That's why I told a story to you at the beginning of this video about Patrice and about my own journey, right? You felt, hopefully if you're still watching this video, you most likely connected with that. You resonated with something I've said in this video. But yeah, man, it's just the message I have here for you is simple. Lock in. All right, so find your goal, whatever the thing is. Maybe it's fitness, maybe it's business, maybe it's art, maybe it's content, maybe it's studying. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's up to you. Find your goal. All right, start reprogramming yourself. So start finding creators, start finding people that are in those areas that you like, and start downloading their beliefs, start downloading their mindsets. Because as you do that, I like to say that, this is why I'm personally a mindset coach. I like to say that everything starts internally, everything starts in the mind. And everything, all action begins as a consequence of a mindset, of a belief. You know what I mean? So everything before it's acted out already happened in the mental or the spiritual plane internally. And so downloading new mindsets, new beliefs from people that you want to be more like, people that are close to your goals, people that have achieved your goals maybe, that can allow you to become more like the person who's capable of achieving those goals. And so that can get you closer to them. So figure out what your goal is, start reprogramming yourself with people who are more, who are close to your goals or who have achieved your goals. And also start dedicating at least 15 minutes per day to achieving that goal. So if you're a content creator, if you want to start making more content, maybe you want to start making YouTube videos, just start dedicating 15 minutes a day to posting a talking head video, or watching a video about how to make your videos better, and pulling something out of there and be like, okay, writing this down, okay, and then strategizing about, okay, here's how I'm going to use this for my video I record tomorrow. You know what I mean? You don't have to record a video every day. Maybe you go, I record one video today, and then the next day I learn about how do I make my video tomorrow better. Maybe you could do something like that. Experiment, try new things, right? You'll get intuitions, you'll get moves that you want to make them, try them, right? But don't hesitate, just make the moves. I have my purposeful entrepreneurship course, which is basically my beginner's course, mindset and business course to make your first $1,000 online for small YouTubers, beginner creators, aspiring entrepreneurs. If that's you, you can check that out in the description. It's currently $111, which is half off ski for the Black Friday sale. So if you want to take advantage of that, take advantage of that. But in my personal entrepreneurship course, the first video is called Build, 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 Build. And it's about taking action quickly, being an executor. Be an executor. Don't hesitate. I was getting some feedback from one of my students. I actually hit her up. Her name is Shawana. One of my students in my beta program who was taking the course for me and letting me know about it, how I can improve it, and giving me some testimonials that I can share like this. But basically, one of my students, Shawana, she had said that, oh yeah, Jaden, I was watching, build, 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 and it definitely resonated with me about how I typically don't take action right away on things. And so that's something that I'm being way more conscious about. If something comes if something really arises in me, I want to take action on that. And she was also telling me about how one of my videos in the second section of the course, so I have 4 sections of the course. First part is mindset and metaphysics. Second part is the art of creation. And so the first half of the course is mindset, metaphysics, more energetic concepts and inner work concepts. And then the second half is business and content creation strategies. And so in one of the videos in the art of creation, I talk about creativity. And my aspect on creativity, I won't go too deep into this because I'll start going on a long tangent, but I like to see creation as 1 part creativity, 1 part productivity. And so creativity is ideas, ideation, right? And then productivity is actualization, it's the doing. And so creativity is a part of the spiritual and the mental planes, and productivity is a part of the mental and the physical planes. And so Shawana was kind of just telling me about how, since she's felt more connected to God, she's been in this, more conscious relationship, when she's getting, these signals to create, that's what I like to say ideas are. They're signals to create. And our brain receives these signals and then we can execute on them. She says she's being more conscious of when she receives, signals that she needs to create on, actually executing on them and, being on that. And it's just cool to see that as a coach, seeing the wins of my students and my clients. This is so cool, man. So that's a little dub for me, but yeah, guys, just lock in, okay? I kind of went on a tangent talking about, giving you an example of how you can start small with taking action towards your goal. But that's what I want you to do, okay? So here are your 3 action steps. If you haven't already, decide what your main goal is. Maybe that's I want to hit, $1,000 per. It's for the end of the year. So something that you could do in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And maybe that's I want to grow 200 subs on YouTube. Maybe that's I want to gain 2 pounds of muscle. Maybe that's I want to do something volume related. I want to record 40 videos. So what I'm gonna do is I want to finish my course. So that's what I'm working on. That's my goal. You know what I mean? So maybe something volume related because it's a short time frame. It's a short time frame. So pick your main goal. Cool. Pick people, like start reprogramming, start getting into new creators who can help you get into that goal, right? Who can start helping you move towards the person who can achieve that goal. So pick the main goal, start getting new programming, mindset, beliefs through new content consumption, and then also start dedicating a minimum of 15 minutes per day to achieving those goals. Whether that's, hitting a lift for your fitness goals, whether that's creating content for your content goals, whether that's, I don't know, fucking writing a story for your writing goals, anything, it doesn't matter. Use your judgment there. And if you'd like some personal help, I got my one-to-one calls in the description. You can come book a call with me. I got 15, 30, and 90-minute calls. So if you're interested in booking any of my time, I'd love to chop it up with you and help you out however you'd like. So yeah, that's all I got. I don't want to keep rambling and taking your time. You got work to do, so go do it. I just realized I recorded this whole video without my glasses on either. I guess we got no glasses, JC Dubs. Feels bad. Join the newsletter, Jaden's Curiosity Chronicles. It's my free newsletter. I want to see y'all there, alright? Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay loving. Catch y'all next vid.